Shut up, Hardy. Alright, let's turn this shit off. How do you guys feel about that lo-fi? Huh? Welcome, is what I meant to say. Ooh, what's some of these birds? Someone get these birds out of here. I'll close that down. It's not letting me. Ooh, I bought this game. It's a goofy little game. That I don't even want to get into it. We're here for League. Alright, let's turn that off. How's my stream? Fine. Whoop. Steam. Get out of here. Let's get Steam out of here. Woo. Excusez-moi. I like want to open a window because it's getting so hot, but I don't want my fucking... fuck. Dude, I don't want to get hammered tonight. Fuck you. Fuck you, Jake. Alright. We get a drink. Would you let me chug a beer, or do you need to see me take a shot? I'll drink like half a PBR right now. Your choice. Your choice, Jake. You little bunion bandit. What do you need? What do you need to see me hurt myself with? Huh? What do you want? Hardy wants to see me. Both. You ain't gotta. Nah, I'll drink. I'm drinking good deal. I got 3 beers by my side. I got some PBRs. It's basically water. These guys are talking about subs, but I think they're fine. We're overreacting here, guys. That's like half of it. Uh-oh. But you typed. He's got you in a corner on that one. Al coming in with that facts don't care about your feelings. Oh, I'm taking off my socks right now. That's why it looks like I'm like fucking jerking off someone under my desk. Oh, yeah. Oh. I wear Harry Potter socks, actually. I'm going to show you these. My girlfriend's dad got them for me. Hogwarts, bitches. I got some designs on them. $1 a pair. Put on my slippers. I've been trying to get real cozy in life. I think getting into your 30s is all about becoming cozier. The older you get, the more it's just like I'm just trying to get some lo-fi and loafers. Lo-fi, loafers, laid. I don't know, what other L words can I get here? Some loggers. Lo-fi, loafers, loggers. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's a vibe. Maybe a lazy boy. The fuck? Mars is just pranking us right now. That's why his name is Mars, because that's where his fucking internet's from. Oh, fucking roasted. Alright. I don't know. Let me close this. I don't want you guys seeing my shit. Fitzy or Mike? Mike T's a pretty big... it's jungle sub. I don't know. This is preseason. Do these games even count? Or is this just showmanship? I forgot where we landed on that. Let's go through some op.gg's in the meantime, huh? Top of the list. Top of the list. You volunteered. Yep. Yep, this is about right. Getting his jungle game on. These are not bad. These are not even close to as bad as I thought it was going to be. Maybe, is Demi improving? Do we know? These are like not that. There's like not an int game in here. Like some of these games, yeah. Alright, there it is. He almost snuck away with it. The Hui? You think the Hui is? The 8-10-10? His Ivern is cooking. His Ivern, not bad. Showcase the other night. Pretty solid. This shit, that's the only bad one. But, you know, he's adapting and learning. He's playing champions that he's good at. And Lilia. Busting out the Skarner. He's crushing it. Demi has never passed that check as well as he just has. That's crazy. Apparently his bald spot harness is new favorite. Dude, absolutely. Absolutely. The hair's holding him back. Bald guys run the world. Remember that. ARAM player. Hardy. Nothing new. That's pretty crazy Leona game. 2-3-25. That's not bad. I had the most assists. Wow. Hardy. Wait. What is this win streak? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 game win streak. I mean, yeah, there's some one for alls and some ARAMs, and it was broken by an ARAM, but not bad, dude. Not bad. I'm looking for some ints. No one's inting games anymore? What the fuck is that? Mike's out here, plat 1. Also crushing games. Everyone's playing Skarner, I fucking guess. Wait, how many games of Skarner in a row is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games of Skarner in a row. 10 games of Skarner in a row is fucking crazy. This guy played all Saturday. Just played a little bit of Kai'Sa ADC. Mixed it in. A little bit of Kai'Sa ADC and was like, fuck it, I'm gonna play Skarner. Played like 5 games of Skarner and then woke up the next day and was like, I'm gonna play another 5 games of Skarner. That's fucking crazy. Some Aphelios. Mike always does want to play Aphelios. But I don't know. Aphelios needs a team in a lot of circumstances, a lot of things in order to get there. But oh, Bubba R. Oh yeah, R. Oops. Nice. Oviedo GG. We'll type. It'll be nice. We'll see. All right. Well, let's jump into this shit. Oh. Body's feeling crazy after eating a frozen pizza. I should have cooked dinner. I should have made a real meal. Let me know if my stream is lagging at any points at the people. And when I say lagging, I mean like under 60. Because I know fucking Moxian thinks that I can cook at like 200 FPS. But I'm on a laptop, people. Ivern, great band. Leona, fair and fine band. Whatever. Anivia, sure. Yone. Twinkle showcased the Yon. Gets the respect band. Not bad, dude. Not bad, bro. Hammer. What's he got? Last band. Aeon Centurion won't even add me. Confirmed. Nautilus. Fair. I got Brood on my friends list now. I feel like I've seen Centurion around, too. That's what's confusing me. Cool start. Everyone liking this action? Do I need to ramble? Do I need to get on some shit? Got scared. All right, well, we can check out Let me talk. All right. We can go over some OP.GGs. I fucking guess. Al. Al should have some good. Oh wait, no, we just did. I'm trying. All right, whatever. The fucking replace brute still in that. Do you think? Oh, maybe he did add me. What do we think? Nope. Fitz. Fitz and I were not friends. Sorry, Fitz. I like Fitz. Good guy. All right, they're rolling in. Thank you, Gemstone. Holy shit. Who else we got? Mars. I wasn't friends with any of these guys? What's going on here? What? What are we talking about? What? The fucking L caster? True. Oh, that's crazy. Well, all right, shit. I just got made so many friends right there. I might have to delete some of my friends actually. How many friends are you allowed to have in League? I thought it was 200. Is it 300? Huh. Whatever. All right. Shaco player just read. Fuck. I have no identity as a League player. You guys ever read Shaco lore? You guys want to read it right now? Let's try this. How do we find lore? Abilities, progression, overview. Learn more. Let's learn more about this clown. Ooh. Sign monitor action. You guys want to learn more? This is it. This is the only lore that Shaco has, and it's the laziest thing that anyone has ever written, ever. Shaco just thinks death's funny. Shaco is just another random being. Manifests. Just a manifestation of humanity's dark urges. This is Shaco lore. I'm educating everyone on the Demon Jester. Figure it out. Shaco, just out here. This is the only lore you can get on Shaco. You can't find anything else. That's fair. Yeah, Mike, that's probably a good idea. Both Mikes, yeah. I should probably get off of the Shaco lore, and I should probably drink more. I'll finish this PBR. How's that sound? Done. Lobby bugged. Everyone seems to be upset that I make lobbies. What's that about? Thank you, sir. Oh, quick spectate action. Oh, nice. Very good. Very cool. Pop me around. Let's see. Do I have any good quotes? Do I have a quote for this moment? It works. Look at that. I don't have any. What could I do? Everyone stare at the sun today. That's all I have. Everyone just go outside and stare at the sun and see that it was basically the fucking same. Everyone in the world just went out just to fucking stare. Do you think some tribe in the middle of nowhere just like had that eclipse happen and then it saved someone's life from being sacrificed in 2024? Like they angered the gods? Yeah, I'm always ready. Always. All right. Same bands, I guess. whatever. Checks out. You should not be banning other shit. Anyone else have Xbox Game Pass? Any Game Pass people? ASL is crazy. I'm glad you caught that. Yeah. Yep. You gotta type in that quick. Age, sex, location. Ladies and gentlemen. That's actually just past my time. I feel like I was just being... I feel like I had parents that were like just strict enough with the internet where it's like you don't get to like have pedophiles approaching you and things like that. So I think I only caught rumors of the ASL. Game pies. I hate circling maps. I always get lost. Game pies go crazy. Is that a porn website? Why am I talking like I'm fucking bricked up here in the middle of a stream? That's an L-caster. All right, we got Zyra again, I guess. Went over Zyra last night. I don't really get it. Went over Maokai last night as well. Maokai I do get. What is Game Pies? I'm going to look this up on a second monitor. Game Pies. Is it a game on Game Pass? Ooh. Why is oh my god. Chat GPT. Get the fuck out of my face. Never heard of it. Yeah, that's actually exactly right. And frankly, thank you. Shout out to the Bubba parents out there. They're buying a boat right now. My parents have the same dream as the parents in Step Brothers. They want to sell the house and live on a boat. And it's my quest to crash the fuck out of that boat. And then move back home. Alright. We got Caitlyn Zyra. Cool lane. Jinx Maokai. Cool lane. Love the classic Kate versus Jinx matchup. Xbox Game Pies. Game Pies. Xbox. Let's take a gander. I don't see it. I'm missing out. I feel like I'm missing out now. What the fuck? Game Pies game? Is it a studio? Game Pyres? You guys that made Scum? Whatever. Alright. Enough of that. Alright, let's take a gander. Let's take a look-ski. They blinded the Urgot when they could have picked a jungler. Unless that Maokai is like flexing for jungle. Which is kind of crazy. But I don't understand how Maokai jungle is good, if I'm being honest. I like see it do well. And like I understand that he's got like good CC and like utility, but I'm like his clear sucks and he needs people to like do objectives with him. And then it's like, why would you gank? Or is his clear not that bad? Like I guess I haven't seen what his clear looks like. But I can't imagine it's great. Alright, that's fair. That's a fair response. Zed ban. Bro, I fucking love to see Twinkle on Zed. That'd be cool. Pogging out, motherfuckers. We're as the kids say, poggers. I'm really trying to act old, even though I look like fucking Justin Bieber with this haircut. I wish I looked like Justin Bieber, actually. Let's put that. Seen that guy? Jesus Christ. Fizz band coming out. What's gonna counter pick Urgot? What do you top lane fuckers play to counter an Urgot? I feel like I ban him half the time, or I just like don't see him. Like I probably like Set into him. I don't know if that's a good matchup or not, but I just like Set. I'm upset. Alright. Malfeet. Olaf, Fiora, Jax. I like Olaf. I'm a big Olaf fan. I like Olaf top. Olaf top, Olaf jungle. Just like represents everything that I want top lane to be. Just like Just running down the enemy laner. Just throwing shit. Mordekaiser. Maybe on into nearly anything top and just be better than them. True. That's like Korean mindset. Isn't that like a bit? Isn't everyone over in Korea just like a sick, nasty pantheon, and then they just like FF if they aren't fed? I feel like I heard that like a year ago or something, or like watched a video on that where it's like everyone just plays like early game champions because they just like have proper macro and can like close out games. I'm sure it was like a season thing, but Vigar blind mid. Kassadin's open. Let's see a Kassadin here. Let's see a Kassadin. The Fizzband makes so much more sense if you're going to blind that Vigar too. That's actually fair. Unless we think it's like Echo mid, Maokai jungle. No. Nope. No, it's not. All right, that's cool. So we have Vigar, Kate, Zyra, J4, Mord. Into Echo, Jinx, Urgot, Victor, Mal. Let me put up a poll. It's a poll, right? Who's winning? I don't even remember these teams. The fuck? It's on the stream too, which is the worst part. Wits, Enders. Which is Hardy's team. Hardy's versus the Die Uber. That is the Tusked team. Allow additional votes? No. I think I'm doing this wrong, but it's whatever. Put it on for 5. I'll allow additional votes. Channel points per vote. Do I need that? Fuck it. Yeah, go nuts. Oh my god. Sure. That's a poll, not a prediction. Thank you. Prediction. You sure? I got it right here. Hold on. Oh, you're right. I need to do this to learn. Who's winning? Die or fucking... Oh, am I stupid? I think I did it. All right. Let's figure out who I think is winning. Let's get into that. Let's say Yi here. I like how easy a J4 Vigar is in my mind. I think that's so easy to pull off. I think Mordekaiser is easy to pull off. I think he's a classic, just like, oh, was that your front line? Not anymore. I'm going to take one of your front line with me. Cool. Sick. Nasty. I do think that they're a little squishy, but they do have good zone control with the Zyra Vigar. And Caitlyn should, in theory, be able to space that out. I like that team. I like this team. I think I like this composition a little bit more. I just look for how easy is it to play, not necessarily what it does. And I think this team is a little easier to play. I mean, Maokai is easy to play, but they just don't, like, when you have a Maokai engage or an Echo engage, shit's hard. Like, it's tough. Like, I feel like I want my Maokai to be, like, peeling or, like, locking down, like, whatever assassin. Like, if I have a Maokai, I'm almost like anti-assassin there. I'm just like, oh, where the fuck is the Fizz? I'm just gonna W on him. Or like, if I'm Maokai right now, I'm looking at like, I gotta lock down this J4 when he tries to like dive onto my backline kind of thing. Like that's the peel angle. But yeah, you got that going on. But who knows? I truthfully don't know the comfort of some of these players. I don't know what they're cooking. Oh, don't hit me with this shit again, dude. Oh, thank you. Thank God. Shout out to Riot Games. Fixing their game. I do like a lot of these individual champions. Like I do think that like Jinx and Victor and Echo, I think all 4 of these champions can do a lot of damage or like flex into something else. And I think that's important. But they don't have a lot of other utility other than like Maokai. So like if this Kate does like pop off, or this Vigar pops off, I don't know how they're getting to him. I don't know what they're doing. Like Fitz is gonna have to like go hard on that flank. Fitz actually, I think this Echo needs to play a pretty crazy game here, and it could happen. I don't know much about Fitz's jungle. He doesn't have mastery on Echo, but you know, a lot of people smurf or you know whatever, and we'll see. Matchup wise, I don't know. I do play Mordekaiser. I feel like the Urgot matchup is fine. I think that's a fair matchup. I don't think it's like crazy heavily favored, but I think it is fine and gives them a little bit more AP if that's what they're looking for. Jungle wise, J4 again is just so much easier to pull off. But who knows? Who knows? Let's get rolling. I think I'm pretty shitty at predicting games. You got to go there. You go there. You go there. Let me go to boom, and then lastly, here. Actual last thing. We're in game. Boom. How's that? Nice. Little pseudo 5 point. I'm excited to see Pierre busting it out right now. I like that he's topside. I like that he's topside a lot. Wrong. I think Pierre top is where I want to put him. It's where I want to be. Well, just chilling for now. Hardy with the ignites. Brew with the heal. Interesting summoners. Any interesting runes? Not really. I think this is all fair. Going for the fleet over the lethal tempo on the Kate. It's a choice. A little bit more of a safe lane game kind of answer, but it's not the worst. It's whatever. I don't mind fleet. I like fleets as well. Both junglers starting on the bot side. That's cool. Having a Zyra leash, dude. You gotta get the plants to like take it. You like take some hits. That's the tech. It's like having a Shaco support leash. Some shit. Ooh, Gemstone looking for blood. He's got that bone plating. He's gonna use it. Oh shit! Pierre just goes. He didn't care. He didn't care. What was Al gonna do? Throw a Q? It's in the minions. Does less damage. Mike busting out the Jinx is fun. I do kind of like Mike's Jinx. We know Hardy is not afraid to flash WQ, which is great. Spot on. Oh. Al trying to get... He's going a little too hard. I don't know if he wins that trade. I think if you're going to trade on Mordekaiser, you're going to go for the Q. Mike likes voicing Hardy is one hell of a lane. It's certainly a very funny lane. I would love to be in the comments on that one. Al pulling him in, don't know if he wanted to do that. He's going to be able to get some decent damage. He did hit 3 in the top side, which gives him the Mordekaiser shield there, which is a bit of a tide turner. No Ignite's top side. They are both TP players, so probably not going to run into too many issues there. Bot side, just getting some fucking free poke off. If you're a Maokai in this lane, you do it, yeah. If you're a Maokai in this lane, kind of tricky because just they're walking up, like bone plating, you're done. Yep, just walking up for minions, just getting fucked around. If you're going in, this is looking very lethal for Al, especially as he pulls him in there. There are a lot of minions. That flash was a little aggro by Pierre, but I think he's going to be okay to still get the kill. Al does get the level up, helping him out. Echo topside looking for it. This is crazy! What the fuck? No! No! Ow! Ow! That was the most disgusting play. That was hilarious. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Oh my god. Al, you absolute devilishly handsome son of a bitch. The balls on that man. to channel the TP and get it off. Because if he loses a level 4, or like a 4-minute and level 4 TP and dies, crazy. Pier's flash was in anticipation, trying to track him there, which, yeah, it was a little unnecessary. And then he was waiting for the jungler, but didn't need it. Good. Oh, kind of gets him out of that stun. Little non-bow there, but Dimi's still in a ton of trouble. Mike being able to get first blood is big. He's going to be able to flash out, and is okay. Flash being burned by the Zyra. Traps coming out by Brute onto Fitz. Fitz definitely taking a lot of damage. Has to back off here. Looks like a little bit of a split focus coming in by red team, allowing blue side to get out. But a lot of flashes and summoners being burned down there. Although Brute still has flash and heal. He was very comfortable in that situation, and he kited that out well without having to burn any summoners. So it's a tempting one to just snap, burn, flash, and call it a day. But now he's got both summoners, and he probably... It feels like he shouldn't have 2 summoners right now. If they're not doing a good job tracking summoners, it's going to be dicey. You would be scared. If someone miscommed, or if Mike is under the impression that Caitlyn does not have flash, very scary. But Mike, a seasoned enough player with enough gold at the moment, being 1-0 with 40 CS at 5 minutes, is going to take the reset. Does have a blue buff now, so that's fun. Very cool. Very cool. Wondering if any junglers or supports are going to look to roam for this Grubs. This would be a great roam timing by the Maokai to look onto the Grubs if Fitz is calling for it. Touch early. Maybe not. Maybe not. Both junglers are looking for it. Looking around it. Fitz might be in a lot of trouble. He doesn't have that vision of J4. And it looks like J4 is just watching him do it with the Vygar rotating over. Gemstone not able to communicate that. Echo is a champion that could easily get out of pit if he wasn't stunned and dead. Oh, shit. Big ulti coming out by the Vygar at level 6. Does get Fitz's flash as well. I think that's one of those hindsight plays. Kind of need the support there a little bit more. The knowledge of where the enemies are. I will say they do still get, red side does still get one grubby. So, not the end of the world. But sets up blue side to have 5, potentially. I'll get that solo Q off. Not looking like a lot of damage there with the single amp tone. And Pierre is not about it. Uh-oh. Both ultis being used top side. That's a lot of damage onto Pierre. If Al doesn't have the W, though, is he going to be in trouble? No. Neither player has flash here. Ooh! Not able to quite get it. He's going to need to get a good pull. Does get the kill. Solo Bolo on the top side. Pierre does still have TP up, so it's not the end of the world, but definitely not a position you want to be in. Excuse me. J4 looking to try to bait Gemstone. Gemstone is definitely going to be in a little bit of problems here. Very good stun field going down in order to just auto attack the shit out of Dimi. Really good collapse onto Dimi, but a very clean and quick flash gets him out. Zyra now able to roam. Lands a root for the fun, for the love of the game, really. Wonder if red team's going to try to convert this to a dragon. I would say probably, especially after losing those grubs topside. Should be good. Although blue team knows about it, I don't know if they're going to be able to do much. You know, as a bot lane, it's always tempting to just kind of like fuck around. How do you not? How do you not try to steal it with a Q or something? Well, fair. And it's always that do I fuck with them or do I fix my wave? And I think the call is normally fix my wave, but it's tough to do that, and it's tough to know who exactly is on it and things like that, depending on the vision. Although I think they had it worded, but the wave looks to be shoving into bot side or blue side, anyways. They're taking a little bit of that zap. Demi in a really good position here. Hardy dying for vision. Yeah, they gotta look onto Hardy, although Mike able to kind of free hit onto Demi there. Hardy's kind of looking because he's got Fitz around that back corner. Good pulls by Al this game as well as the top side. Looks like both junglers are going to peel off that bot side and leave them to their own devices. Ooh, taking a little bit of damage. Good poke coming out by the Zyra. Every time I feel like I'm looking at the Zyra, they're landing snares, which, you know, isn't that the goal? Isn't that it? Alright, Al. Alright. Okay. Yeah, little bit of a stalemate here. This is a tight game so far. It's a great 10-minute, almost dead even game. And with the objectives, too, feeling relatively even. Ruby's going to be up in a minute. Give it a good, what, like 4-minute window there? Demi's still kind of looking bot side. Ended up griefing a little bit of pathing for it, but now he's going to reset, look top. Guess not the end of the world, because you can do those topside camps and then look for the grubs. Looks like Al's able to get some, not deep vision, but not shallow vision either. I would define it as some, you know, some 5-inch vision. It's respectable, and depending on how you use it, could be devastating. Loose looking good here. Just gonna be able to clean up that wave. Looks like Al's gonna reset. Does have TP. I don't know if J4 wants him to TP back in just for the pressure. It looks like he's TPing right onto Pierre's face right now. That's gonna be a fight. That's a fight on sight. Good tether there. Yep. Gemstone been doing a really good job kind of forcing that Vigar back. Trap's coming out a touch early there. But they're zoning traps. If traps are just a zone, what do you think about it? Big fight coming out here on the top side for the Grubbies. Fitz in a pretty good situation. Does burn the ulti a little earlier than I would have liked. Is managing to get over that wall. Getting pulled back in is Demi. Pure getting a shit ton of damage off. Al next to fall. Burns the flash for the fun of it. Twinkle now definitely gonna have to burn flash to get out of this hairy situation. He's just fucking what? What? Is his flash not up? I think he just flashes backside of pit, no? I guess it's deeper into their jungle, which is always tricky. And I guess they have a lot of ways to get over the wall. Or at least one. Huh. Just saving it. Saving it. Can't blame him. Could be a little bit more utility. Or a little bit more value later in the game. Looking for some value at this next dragon fight in a minute with that flash up. We'll see. We'll see. Mike Pung, or Pang, punged. He panged Hardy's flash there. They might be looking for a flash play either around dragon time or just whenever they get that opportunity to. As a bot laner, you're going to be a little bit scared when that second Drake or third Drake starts to come up. Normally second Drake, I find. That's when all the junglers start to come in. Good auto zap. You're trying to get a little bit of damage on it into the belly of the beast. The beast being, ow, tearing it up from the inside, baby. He's getting a lot in. Oh, Al holding W like a stud there, actually. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy how long you held that W. Both, Pierre had ulti there. Might have been able to make that a solo. I respect just like putting a lot of damage on him and forcing him back, especially knowing that he has no TP. Demi there to help secure that wave? No, the wave still crashes in, and it looks like red team's gonna be able to get this dragon unless. Nah, I don't know what kind of hero play could happen here. Red team macroing this pretty solid. Pretty solid macro. Yep, there's gonna be 2 Drakes over there. We get the grubs too. I feel like I spaced on that. Can't so. We'll see when they start hitting shit. Yeah, blue team definitely in the definitely in a trickier situation here, especially with that Victor coming in big. Like, I don't know who's gonna want to take on that Victor. We'll see. We'll see. I feel like from an ADC perspective, Victors can be very tricky. That zap does about as much as you're going to be able to get with that auto. It's kind of looking in. It looks like they're looking to die. Very, very hard engage there by Hardy. He's taking a lot of damage. Arguably lethal. Demi's there for the counter. Gemstone also managed to make some good room down. Manages to get that kill. Bruce in a ton of trouble here. Ooh. Mike wants more. They all want more. That's a ramp turret, though. Doesn't matter. They don't give a shit. What's a turret? It's a very well executed dive. Very big gold lead now for the red side. Very solid. Oh, now getting that cannon. Boom. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. Oh, the kills and the gold are on the right champs right now. You want that gold on a Victor Jinx. Although, I mean, that's one scary thing about their draft is that a lot of those champions could do quite well with gold. Could start to be lethal. Ooh, I don't know if Pierre knows that there's a fucking twinkle right there. Uh-oh. Pierre don't care. Pierre don't care. What's Pierre? Why would Pierre care? And now Twinkle in a ton of issues. He's looking for a little bit more damage on Pierre in order to get an ulti off, but I don't think that's going to be able to happen. Mike is down here alone. If I'm on blue side right now, bot lane, I need to make something happen while Hardy is diving Twinkle up in the top side. Oh my goodness. That turret was fake. That was a paid actor up in the top lane there. Twinkle is going to fall. And now so is Herald. Red team's really macroing this quite well, and I feel like blue team hasn't really been the most responsive so far. I think they've been just kind of sticking to their lanes, sticking to their guns. But team fight phase, they might have some opportunity. I mean, there's a lot of good pick potential with a Vigar and a J4, especially with like a Vigar ulti that still does damage, even if you're 1-2, which isn't. That's a Shirelia's. What's up with Shirelia's Vigar? Do we know what that's about? I'm not normally one to judge builds, but Vigar rushes it. Why is it broken on him? What does it do for him? Really broken on him. You're telling me Shirelia's battle song is super cheap and gives him everything he wants. Everything. It's 55 AP. Oh, I guess ability haste and mana regen. I guess the mana regen is tight, but alright, I trust you guys. You guys read patch notes. Well, I hope it pans out well. This feels like some freshy tech, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like we're on some freshy copium here. But I'll believe it. Hardy almost in there. Oh, whoa, that was kind of crazy. Hardy's able to get some good peel there. Oh, Fit's in a great situation here. Not quite close enough to be able to get that EM. But shouldn't his baby cage make him ungankable? Can't you just be good with the baby cage? Oh, yeah. Oh, Gemstone. Gemstone's fighting for his life back here. Dini is going in. He don't care. A good try. These dives by Red Team are just too nasty. Gemstone's played a phenomenal game this game. Al's still trying up there. Just go next. That's not how we operate here. We're always looking for that hero comeback. It was tight for 10 minutes. These last 8 favoring red side pretty heavily. What can you do? Get them a highs on the Echo. That's cool. That's pretty dope. Sick nasty. Here, look this up. Here, look this up. Oh. I'm sweating out here. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, what would I do to get back into this game? What are you guys seeing in this Shirelia's deck? Who's playing this? I see one. I see it. I see one build with Auto PH rushing it right after this year. Yeah, I mean, Al's still a menace. Al could definitely be a menace, and he could get a cheeky kill onto someone to get some bounty. I mean, there's potential for the Mordekaiser to be a nuisance. Vygar's gotta definitely start getting some damage here. Gotta start dealing some. I think they're gonna have to look for some sick picks there. Zyra's in such a tough position. Kate is not in the worst spot in the world. I feel like this is a tough game for Kate. I feel like they do have a lot of range or, like, you know, movement that might be able to catch her. Huge poke coming out from Beanie there on the Hardy. But we'll see. We'll see. J4 is in a tricky situation, but I feel like as J4, you're still just like a lot of utility, right? Like you're just out here trying to get in. Get in. Hung out 2 summers ago with a high level tennis player who was from the UK, who would always yell "Get in." I thought that's fun. Isn't that fun? Pierre looking on that shove here. I feel like Tink was a good or a fair match for him. Ooh, yeah. Every time I've seen this Zyra throw a root, I would say this root percentage is pretty high. They're landing them. It's just tricky. Uh-oh. Just the collapses here onto their bot side are kind of crazy. That knockup, not bad. Dare I say good. Good try. Almost getting that Jinx down. Yeah, send another plant. Look at the root. Send in the plants. Ooh. Who do you ulti? You try to ulti someone that just missed because he went into the Herald? Is that what happened? Oh no, he got Hardy. But he's gonna be in a world of hurt when he comes out. And not killing Hardy in there does not make him take. Is Zyra maxing E? I don't know. Hell yeah. Fitz sees so much blood right now. Great flash in and ulti out. Gemstone able to zone quite a bit. A little skip there, a little delay. You think that's a hint? And Bruce flashing a little bit late there. Hardy fuck beasting. This is Hardy's season. I think whenever I've seen Hardy play, I've been more and more impressed. I think Hardy came in as the tank enter to the tank engager. It's a good first game. Solid first game. As always, I don't know shit about team comp. What do I know? Oh, he absolutely crushed it last night. I'm going to get a quick stat thing here. Oh, we can't even see. Let me get a quick stat thing before I join. Just in case. I don't know if we're actually keeping track of stats, but... And then one quick graph, just for visual clarity. And we're in. Ooh. Popped a molly, I'm sweating. There needs to die more often. True. You got probably no stats for preseason, I think. That's fair. I never know. Already legit being everyone is saying how much he's being held back by Tusk. How fun. I guess so. Hard to argue. Hard to argue with results, people. Remember that. I'm trying to get my team buff. Yeah, Al actually played a pretty solid game there. But he's a top laner, so get fucked. Do I have any more garbage I can roll for you guys? No. Just when I just drop a 30 bomb. Just $30. Bing, bang, boom. I got nothing. Just a gambling addict. Just a gambling addict. Why is Fitz in the team? Nice try. You go to Rec League where you belong. Fresh Asmiz is in the Rec League now. I've had him on my friends list for a while. Thank you for joining. Any other players here? R. Talk to me like I'm one of your private or your privates, your pirates. What is wrong with me, dude? I'm losing my shit. All right, pretty cool game. Prediction. Who won that game? Hardy's team won. That is the Die Ubermensch. Right? I gotta make sure. No! Wait. Wait. What am I stupid? Die Ubermensch did not win. It was Wit Enders. Correct? Wit Enders has on their team Hardy, Mike, Pierre. Yes, Wit Enders won that game, completing the predictions. What the fuck is going on here? Prediction. Boom. Wit Ender. Die Uber. Wit Ender. I'll wait off. Give it a second. Give it a good. We'll wait until second phase of banning. Once we see first three, I'll open up a 5-minute predict. Gwyneth Paltrow being eliminated from this game. Out early. Mike plays a little bit of her too. I guess it's not Mike. What am I talking about? It is Pierre up there. Pierre does not play much. Aphelios band seeing some respect. Respect Mike's Aphelios. That is a hard... I don't want to out Bruce, because I think Bruce is a good player, but I don't know how long Bruce has been playing for. And I feel like if you don't play a shit ton of ADC, or like main ADC as a role, or have been playing for a long time, it's hard to know exactly what Aphelios does. And Aphelios can be very cheeky. Aphelios is one of those champions that thrives on people not knowing what it does, because no one spends the time to learn it. That's Aphelios' special edge, and that's why it's so good in high-level competitive play, is because no one's willing to take the time to learn a champion at that level. Kidding. Blitzcrank ban, super fair. Although, dude, if we saw Hardy's Blitzcrank and it just went AWOL, just ape shit, holy... Yeah, now they're starting to really respect and be afraid of Hardy over there. They know he's cooking something. They know that man is in a kitchen somewhere, fucking it up. Heimerdinger ban. That's the craziest ban I've seen. I love Heimerdinger. A secret, sneaky Heimerdinger player. I used to play a shit ton of Heimer. I played him top lane too. I would just be like the worst menace to society. In the top lane, I'd ban Sion and just only play Heimerdinger top. That was my top lane pick for a long time. I got 150k mastery on that guy. First pick coming out from Mike is going to be Kaisa. Checks out. I think he does do the quad recurve start. I think he's a fan of that. All right, what do we got to counter that? What do you have to say to Kaisa? You're going to be looking for probably a Nautilus, Alistar support. I mean, honestly, Lulu's not even that bad either. There's a lot of decent stuff that can go with that Kaisa there. Karma coming out. I don't like a Karma pick here, to be honest. I think Karma is weak in. I don't understand it. Everyone talks about how good Karma like top was or like is at certain points. It's probably because I just like it's a blimp, just a blip in the blip or blimp. It's just a quick moment in the meta where it's like, oh, Karma top's busted, and then it's like I see it in my game and I'm like, that did okay, but we still lost because they have a tank and we don't, kind of thing. So I don't know. But, and as a support, I'm kind of neutral towards it. Thresh is a pretty sick pick. Thresh Kaisa isn't an absurdly strong lane. Not a bad lane by any means. And I do like Thresh into Ashe. That can be sneaky good. Kind of matches that slow energy that Ashe is going to throw at you. And Thresh's Flay is like if that Ashe missteps, might be able to get something sneaky good. Zac is a cool pick. I sometimes really like, as we know, big fan of Bard. So I really like having a jungler that I get to add to. I get to add a little bit more to. And Thresh is a great example of, like a Bard, you can pull players in. Like, I'm not going to see any like impressive flash flays with like a lantern out by a Thresh if I have a Zac, right? Like that Zac should just be like engaging, which I guess isn't a bad thing. That means I get to use my lantern as like peel or escape. But Poppy's such a good pickup. That's such a good pick. I think that's really, really clean. And I'm gonna start the poll here, or the predict. Excuse me. But yeah, I think Poppy is a gross champion. I think that champion does whatever it wants. I think that champion counters engage so well. I think that champion can engage. I think you have a champion that can counter and engage super fucking well. Champion just is a ton of utility, has a lot of movement speed, builds pretty fucking tanky, does okay damage. I think Poppy is a very solid champion. That might be a crazy bias that I have, but I think that champion is gross. I think that champion is also easy to play. I think you just counter like engage and like flashy champions. Like Irelia into Poppy is hilarious. Like someone's just like dashing 40 fucking thousand times, and then it's like boom. I believe in a hardy Thresh. True. Yeah, you guys are all out here trying to burn this man's mental. I'm not, who am I? Who am I to stand in the way of that? Enemy 4, what do you got? What do you got, bud? Come on. Camille. Gragas at that last second shift. That's a fair pickup. They get a little bit more AP flex. So if the Poppy is definitely jungle. So now they get a little bit of AP. So if they want to do some sort of AD mid, it's not the worst. Yone is open here. That could be an angle that they're going for. Yeah. I mean, we're not, but I would be a little bit, I don't know. I would be a little bit surprised. I don't know who these players necessarily play. Does Al play Gragas top? Yeah. So he's surprised. So we let the bald player play the bald man. True. I think we should have a rec league team of bald player. I think we should start getting really, really like ageist and really like hair elitist here, and just like who is ever balding or bald is on a team, and whoever has hair is on a team. Facial hair versus no facial hair. We do like a over 30, under 30, over 25, under 25, whatever. But let's quit fucking around. That's all just a meme. Yasuo was picked up by Gemstone. That's kind of nuts. That's kind of nuts and crazy. So let's see. I mean, they have good knockup kind of potential. It's not like huge knockups. You know, we're not getting like Alistar shit or like Janna angles or whatever. But I mean, a Thresh Flay, a Tom knockup, a Zac knockup, it's not bad. Especially for like a decent Yasuo. Like, I like to dabble in Yasuo. I'm working on getting to that level of like I can just like snap onto whatever. But sometimes I still don't see it with my old man hands. But yeah, that's cool. It's a cool comp. Cool little composition there. It's pretty feast or famine though on both the Yasuo and the Kai'Sa. Like, if one of those guys, like both those champions, if they're behind, I feel like becomes so irrelevant. Like a behind Kai'Sa, fucking useless. Behind Yasuo, pretty fucking useless. Like, yeah, that's pretty feast random. But they do have a lot of like good peel and engage for them, so that's a thing. And I think Zac is a classic. Super 5. Yeah, sure. Go heads or tails. Heads or tails. Do a quick. Ooh, whoa! That's keep popping off. Uh-oh. Who knows? All right, you ready? And boom. Let's go! You said. No, you don't have to. But you did lose, and you have now the shame of losing a heads or tails. I'll fucking flip heads again. I don't care. Do it right now. That's what's up. That's what's up, fuckers. Take notes. All right. Holy Bing. Suck my Bing nuts. All right. Gragas has so much. We appreciate it, Soul. I appreciate it. I'll chug my beer to it here in just a second. I do want to ramble for just a moment. Karma Ash, whatever. I think Poppy's sick. I don't care what anyone says. Gragas, pretty sick. Gragas has so much utility to like fuck up an entire game or like make a sick play. I actually think that Gragas against their comp could be a very lethal. Like, you could really separate the front line from the back line in a very disgusting way. I think a lot of like a Poppy Gragas is like, how can I get rid of their front line and just go straight to the back line? Whoa. You guys are 250s up? I gotta get a taste of your beer, dude. These PBRs aren't hitting well. Bada bing, bada boom. You're good. There's a Poppy just over. Cool. Alright. Little Al Gragas here. Little Agris. I don't know what I'm saying. I do like that Karma skin, the ruined Karma skin. That's pretty cool. You really have been funding the Rec League. You and HelloFresh. Shout out HelloFresh. Funding the Rec League. You've been funding DJ Captivate. Oh shit! That's that early Q. That's cool. I think it's a bold choice. I think it's a bold choice not to go cleanse into an Ashe. I am going to say that. I think if I'm playing into... I think the second I see that Ashe... Yeah. Phase Rush Ari, fast as fuck. I don't know. You guys are talking about fucking support item Vigars over here. Can't let him cook on a Phase Rush Ari. Nah, I'm just saying shit. How do we feel about lethal tempo on the Kaisa? Is that intentional?
Honor, death.
Is it not Hail? I'm a big Hail. I'm a big fan of. If I were playing Kaisa right now, I would have Hail of Blades and I would have Cleanse. That's my difference. But I'm not Mike, and I haven't been playing ADC since last season. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with this whole ADC rule. Definitely a little short range down here in the bot lane on the side of Mike Hardy. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Ooh. 2 gets the W second. Lands it. Yeah, no one's talking about how to dodge. Ooh. Speaking of dodging, not today. Red side getting the first push in bot side, but is not able to get that. It looks like Zach is looking bot side here for an early game. What is this movie? This looks like it's 45 frames. When did 45 FPS become an issue for everyone? Huh? What about that? What is it? Zach's just chilling. Zach's kind of giving up a lot for this. He is going to be able to get a really good hit there. We needed to see a flash out of Brute, but he's holding it. He's holding it for next game. Yeah, how bad is this frame rate? Okay, now. What? What? That was a great hook. That was a great hook by Hardy. Hardy's out here. Hardy Thresh coming online. Hardy's definitely most improved this league already. Absolutely crushing the haters. It was good stuff by Fitz too. Fitz definitely played that well by going for the Q onto the minion and then the flash guarantee pull by Brute onto Brute. Which I think if he went the other way around, I think that Brute would have had the reaction time, the desire to flash that would have been out. Here in so much trouble up here is burning the shield pretty early. Has no flash, but there's not a ton of chase down that a Poppy and an out of mana Gragas have, but it is enough. Oh, hoping he gets minion blocked there. Does not. It is now 1-1. Hardy playing alcove. And Demi's doing a good job helping him shove that in. Although Zach is here topside. They do see him, and that's a TP in there. Al might be in a lot of trouble. He has no mana. Flash being burned. Good counter engage. Fitz might have, or Demi might have kind of greeted for that that little orb there. Little passive shield. But both top and jungle on red side are going to have to burn flash to get out of that. They do get the wave under, I think. No, they do not. That is a fat wave that Pierre gets to lick, I guess. Michael out of mana. Gemstone doing a solid job in the mid lane. Can't say I've seen too much of it, but I know if you are a full HP Yas into an Ahri, and that Ahri is out of mana, you are probably doing something right. CS a little bit more favored towards the Yasuo there, but just because he hasn't taken the reset yet. The Gemstone can stay in probably for free. I mean, he's down now in items, but, you know, just play better. Just dodge again. Just keep dodging. You're doing a good job on this freeze here. Has managed to get a lot of CS, and actually that gold gap is probably about even. Yeah, that's spot on. Very even in the top lane. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I probably do need a decked out PC. I was thinking of getting one soon. Oh, Hardy. Bit of trouble. 80 frames is making me cry. Dude, I play most games on 60 FPS. League, I try to get it up to 120 when I'm playing. When I'm streaming, so whatever. Oh, wow. 80's Hardy's out of there, dude. Hardy's out of there. Now he's emoting. He's getting cocky and shit. You see that? You see that Blitzcrank question mark? Pierce had this wave up here all day, and Al is sick of it. Al is sick of it, and Pierre is now just like fucking alting in for the love of the game. Good CSing. And red side is going to use that pressure of the wave top side to get the grubbies, which is cool. So that's cool. Oh. What's Pierre doing? Pierre's looking. Al's got to be close to 6, but again, this man is pretty low on mana. Gets it. I don't know if he's going to be able to do anything with that. That's just kind of a rogue ulti. Yeah, they're trading for Dragon in the bot side, so cool. Cool, buddy. Alright. Messing around, we're funking around here. Big CS leads in both top and bottom here. 56 to 33 and 61 to 40. Mid lane keeping it even. Jungle pretty close. Close enough. Close enough. It looks like Mike is going the at least triple recurve bow at the moment. I honestly don't know how I feel about it. Big mantra Q and W, just poking him down a little. Might be able to get the 6 here. First player in the bot lane to hit 6. Don't think anything will happen out of it unless Party's making some sick nasty hook. Which isn't out of the question. Good restraint by Gemstone not to take that ulti there. Good win wall. Another good hit. He is taking that one. I don't know if he knows that the Poppy is there, however. Does have that 1 minion to sneak out. But he's going back in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's CC'd. CC'd to death. Get fucked, nerd. That was very well played by the Twinkle Demi. A good try by Gemstone. Had flash, but, you know, when do you get it? Ooh. Ooh. Al dancing. Dancing with that tail that's on him right now. A little monster tail. Generation R giving it back. Soul Nugget. Wow. Cheers. Cheers to that, dude. What's today, Monday? We're gonna be up at 9:30? Yeah. Won't get too crazy. What's 3 beers to a young guy? You know? A young, almost in shape guy. When is anyone in shape these days, you know? Ooh. Hardy getting that bone plating hit. Oh, yeah. Well, a little bit of a stalemate at the moment. Nothing too crazy coming up. At least we get the grubs. Twinkle now has a pretty good lead. I guess he didn't get that kill, but he does have a little bit more pressure because of it. Definitely has a good item setup right now in comparison. They're looking on to Mike here. This could be a little bit of... Nope, no issue there. No crystal, what is it? The crystal arrow? Enchanted crystal arrow. Excuse me. We're gonna let the directed camera take this. Fitz and Pierre both flashing for Al here. Poor guy. Does Al still have ulti? He does. That's the biggest whiff of his life. Oh no, and Hardy's here for fun. Might have been able to get fisted, fisted. That's Fitz's new name. Might have been able to get Fitz out of that without burning the passive. He snap clicked. Enchanted crystal. Enchanted crystal arrow. Wild. That's my bad. That's my bad on Fitz. Oh, but Al missing that ulti, very unfortunate. Definitely going to help blue team get a little bit more back into it. Ooh. This game, again, pretty tight here at the 10-minute mark. Mike having to burn the flash there. Pretty good flash. Brute's still holding that Ash arrow for next game. I mean, I guess right now the flash is down. So he's got the option. Yeah, Mike is definitely playing Kaisa exactly how other Mike would play it. Although Mike, in a lot of trouble here. You're going to have to burn the ulti. Don't know what you do. TP coming down from the Tom Kench. I don't think it's anything. Oh, Demi having to flash through the TP and the roam. But that's not much. It's not much in return for poor Mike Lakes Boyce's life. Dead even on the gold. Dragon coming up here. This is gonna be a gold deciding or a game deciding. Not a game deciding. Who am I? This is going to be a little bit of a swing here. Whoever can manage to get this this dragon. We know that Pierre does not have TP. We also know as spectators that Al does not have TP, so it might be a top lane-less dragon fight if there is a dragon fight. I think both teams are gonna think that they can take it. That's a very good hook by Hardy onto Twinkle, forcing the ulti. Very solid. Twinkle in a little bit of an issue there. Now that might secure Drake for blue side off of a nice Hardy hook there. Ooh, nice by Al. Does he have a good out by Pierre? Top laners just kind of doing their thing when there's a dragon fight that's supposed to be happening. Checks out. Alright. All's fair. Both junglers playing a solid game. Both junglers at 100% KP. Twice. True. Running around. Directed camera going crazy right now. Does not know where to be. Does not know what to watch. Nothing exciting is happening, but my directed camera is going apeshit. Everyone's just CSing or doing camps. Checks out. Poppy in a pretty lethal spot here. Hardy's gonna have to show some restraint here after feeling himself pretty hard after that last fight. He's gonna be tempted to go in here, but new Hardy is different. He gets it. Now this might be a little bit illegal. No, and Poppy's just kind of sitting there waiting patiently. Oh, there it is. Ah, that's a good ulti. Oh, Mike going in hard here. Wait, that lantern could have been sick. If Mike pathed towards it, could have been crazy. They know that there's no... Oh, this could be a really big tornado. Ooh, does not want it. Gemstone going to have to flash out. Demi super jungle. Demi played a pretty solid game. Good value on the bow. It looks like everyone's a build expert all of a sudden. What's that about? In all honesty, oh, imagine AP Kaisa, true. When does Mike's gonna have to defend himself on this one. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. For Boville. No, this is Mike approved. This is Mike on Mike crime here for the build. Oh, that's a great hook by Hardy in order to get Twinkle there. His flash and ulti being burned. I don't know if he's going to be able to live. Fitz flash ulting for the fun of it. Pierre's starting to rotate down here to be able to catch. Fitz getting the slow off his big. Pierre going to be able to get a... Nope. Fitz might have to back off his journey here. Hardy's going to land another fucking hook just for the love of it. Everyone's flashing after this already dead Twinkle. Kind of crazy. Ooh, does he think that he has lasted long enough? He has. Good execute. Honestly, burned a lot of summoners there. Got Fitz flash and got Pierre flash. And rotation down, which gave Al a little bit of gold topside. That is not the worst value there. But yeah, Hardy looking pretty scary here on the Thresh. And when Mike power spikes, you're all gonna see. You'll all see. You'll all see. Alright. Al on a little bit of a flank here. I don't know what he's gonna do with it. He does have ulti, but the Tom Kench health bar just looks so intimidating. And he's like healing up. He's just a big guy. He does what he wants. He's getting fucking health back. Bumba. Yeah, true. How come we haven't seen Al do any like sick, nasty plays yet? Dude, if I'm Ash right here, I'm just like, no. I got confused. I always want my Ashes to just like turbo spam ulti. This is such a low cooldown. It's such a scary ability. But as we know from Hook Champions, you do not need to throw out the hook or the ability in order to have that pressure. As a matter of fact, the second you throw it, you lose the pressure. So I think Brute's just playing it a little safer that way. Just kind of keeping it back. And I don't think he has to do anything fancy. I think he's got full reign to just kind of chill out and have a good time. Just be the utility that you want to be in the world. Let Demi carry. Let jungle gap happen. Yeah, Demi's everywhere. Follow Radiance Zac. Yeah. Yeah. It's a little tricky. The Ionians too. Caps lock. Hey. Don't make me time you out, Orion. You better keep your caps locked down. I would never abuse my power. Hardy with another good hook. That one was a little bit of the karma kind of walking there, but who am I to discredit a Hardy hook? His hook percentage is definitely high. Definitely solid. Yep, we're about to see it right here. Let's see it again. It's that on hit. It's that first hit. Intimidates him. 3 dragons if red team can't contest this. This is a tight game in terms of gold, but the 3 dragons that Fitz has really been prioritizing are definitely impactful. You showcase your gold? Absolutely, sir. That is 6,700 gold to 5,700 gold. 4 recurves to a Kraken and a recurve. So let's say 3 recurves to the Kraken. Checks out. Kai'Sa must be able to build something. That's a Kraken Slayer coming out from the Kai'Sa. Even more on hit coming out. Or enhancing the on hit, really. 3 Kraken Slayers being built this game. I'm excited to see. Gemstone's honestly been playing a pretty classy Yasuo game. Not inting. Not going for anything too crazy. I'm excited to see if he's able to do any sick, nasty outplays. Ahri with a gold bounty being down 9 CS. Kind of nuts. They gotta save some CC to knock Pierre back here. Maybe that's what the ulti's for. Ooh, Hardy flash flying the wrong way. He's gonna get the fucking hook on that ult, on that flash. That was kind of sick. Oh my god, Pierre getting tossed around. Oh shit. all the Hardy stands losing their shit as Karma flashes into that hook. It was a flash predict. Oh fuck, that was also pretty cool. Hardy losing his mind. He's just gaming out of his mind. And this man is impossible to ban out. They try. You try to ban him out. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to start counter. I'm gonna have to like fucking start stealing some picks from him if I have to go up against him. This guy's an animal. Wow. Mid lane Ahri might be in a little bit of trouble here. Both mid laners have no kills and gold bounties. That's kind of their thing. Farming Simulator already, yeah. Uh-oh. This might be Hardy's first misplay here. Get an ulti off. Get an ulti. There it is. Yeah, that's what you do. You get that off. Oh, that's a big hit by Gemstone there. Mike being able to ulti in with him. Pierre also into the fray. Al on the other side. Mike flashing over the wall in order to get a kill. Dimi coming after him with the flash is going to finally be able to knock him down. Pierre, last one left standing. Flashes after Twinkle. Twinkle out of mana. Al sitting on him like flies on shit. We got Zach over the wall looking to engage here. Dimi also looking to kind of counter-engage. It looks like both players going to be able to back out here. How fun. And it looks like after the dust settles, we just have Ash falling on red side. And yes, Mike. Yes, Kaisa falling on the other side. Pierre going in on that Ari. I think he doesn't care about the tower. Is getting CC'd for weeks here. Even through the Merc Treads. Gets CC'd again. Big Asher. Another big CC. I bet if Twinkle had mana, he'd probably charm him again. True. Already getting grief by bows. The bows are now turning into bow guns and bigger bows. So now we're starting to see it. Now we're starting to see it come alive. What's this last bow turn into? It's not like a Nashor's, is it? I forget what the bows build into these days. Clearly there's so much you can do with the bow. That's the thing. That's the tech. That's the thing. Dragon is coming up here soon. We have 45 seconds on this, and that is soul for blue team if they managed to get it here. I think they did lose a little bit of that gold swing, and they don't have TPs from either top laner. So this might be a 4v4 for them. Whether it should or shouldn't be, it should be a 5v5, but both top laners content here. I mean, it should be Al rotating down. If I'm red side, I'm begging Al to come down, especially with that team fight Gragas into that composition. Kind of needed. It looks like they're setting up for a death bush here. I think Dimi... Nope, he's okay. I'm nervous to see Karma. Oh, nope. Mike kind of shooting that off. Might have given the game away a touch. Al needs to be there right now. Pierre's going to have to stop him. Does stop him. It's a 4v4. The 4v4s have not been going phenomenal for red side. They need to find something here. They do have Ash ulti up. Dimi trying to front line there. It looks like Yas on a flank angle. Fits. Loading up a knockup. Does manage to get it. Kaisa being ulted in. Gemstone gonna get an ulti. Quickly bursting down Bruce. Dimi in a ton of trouble. Taking a lot of damage. Gemstone landing another good knockup. Fits in there again. Flashing over that charm. And a huge pause here to pause the game. Isn't that beautiful? It looks like Al is almost at this fight. So that's a thing. So he might be able to get some cleanup. If they overextend, could be an issue. Especially we see Mike and Gemstone here at about half HP. And Twinkle's still up. Could get some good Q damage in order to try to burst them down a little bit. But Hardy's in a really good position to pull one of those players out and still has flash. So even if Gragas does come on the other side, you know, Hardy's role becomes slowing down that player. Pausing after your AFK player is dead is kind of troll. Yeah. Who knows what's going on in comms, to be honest. But I agree that we couldn't have done this in 30 seconds. We could have let this play happen and panned out, and then probably paused. Although it might get like really tense if red team manages to knock down, if they go 2 for 2 right here, and then it's like a 1v2 where like, you know, one player, the solo player might have a little. Guys, for him to sleep. Had to leave the game. True. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm the reason that Bruce went to sleep, or Brute. I keep calling him Bruce. That Brute went to sleep, not because he picked Ash. Come on. Oh, all right. Welcome back. I'm ready. Please continue. Go. This is one of those unpauses that needs to be perfect, though. Ash is a good champ, man. Ash is fine. This needs to unpause at the right time. Because if they fuck this up, it's an issue. Oh, alright, we're back. That's good Q damage coming in from the Ahri. Fitz manages to get the slow down. Mike doing a lot of damage. Both flashes being burned. Good charm there. Al finally joining the fight. Manages to get a good fuck. A good Gragas ulti. Not sure when this is going to restart here. The tension, the suspense here is killing us. What do we think is going to happen here? We got Hardy looking over on the other side. It's not my time controls. That'd be so embarrassing. Nope. I can't cast. Oh, another hook coming out from Hardy. It looks like red team is actually managing to turn this. All their damage is dead. Fitz trying to get out. Is doing all right. Mike is thinking about helping, but probably shouldn't because he's gonna die right here. Hardy's trying his hardest. Oh, Mike manages to get a kill even with all his bows. Fitz is still alive on the other side and is not soloing the Karma. Ashe ulti coming out of Narnia here is going to be able to slow down this Zac. Might be able to give cooldowns. Hardy in a ton of trouble. Probably going to fall here. That is the body slam of death. Fitz taking a ton of damage. Is going to fall here. That dragon is still up. Now Demi is here. Pierre does have a pretty big split push in the top side. Nice test flash. Yes. Yes. Very fair. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. All right, red team managing to delay the... managing to maybe delay the game for another 5 minutes? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows if it's 5 minutes or like 90 minutes with the shit that's going on. Wow, my right arm is so much fun. So much better. That's crazy. It's getting delayed, but I don't know if it's because of Dragon. True. That's a great point. I don't really know either. Al is 6-1 here. That snuck up on me. I think he got a lot of gold in that fight. Can I check gold? I can. 9 point. He's got about a 1k gold lead top side. 1k gold lead jungle. 500, 700. Too soon. Let's say about 600 on the yes. A lot of gold difference on the. Okay, already much. Yeah, true. I got nothing. Let's pop up my time controls again. That started the game last time. Cool. Should we play with some fog of vision here? How do I do that? Unlucky game so far. Unlucky. Not sure what to do. Fog of War. Let's turn that off. Let's go red side. What does red see? Alright, they just see Pierre. Blue side, what do they see? They don't have any wards anywhere. Wait, do they not have wards on that? Let's go all, and let's say... What do we got vision score-wise? 50 to 70? Might be Discord POV time. You're probably not wrong. I don't know, this feels ridiculous. This feels like this should restart any second now. I'm afraid that the game's already over, if I'm being honest. I mean, I can do a quick... Let's see what's going on. Definitely muted in the other chat. What if we do one of these? Is this crazy? Am I doing it? We'll pop out. What? I mean, this is a thing, I guess. That dragon still hasn't been taken. Unless the next dragon is up after 5 minutes. This is laggy. Fucking Fitz is playing on 60 FPS. Someone blame him. Looks like Demi is able to get that dragon. Pierre in a ton of trouble. Isn't able to click the lantern. Is going to fall. That's a huge kill on red side here. They're trying to shove in that wave. Hardy is going to fall here. A big gemstone ulti, but I think it's too little too late. Managing to get some very good movement there in order to flash out, but still is going to fall. And it looks like Mike still manages to sneak out. But now we're getting the old Fitz POV. Because the game looks like this. But what can you do? Let's get some audio here going. That helps, I guess. People like that. Getting that Fitz gameplay in. Sounds Fitz for streaming. Not sure what the angle is going to be. They're going to have to try to counter this siege. It looks like Dragon's going in. Al is trying to go in. He falls quite quickly, a little bit too aggro. Hardy and Pierre in the driver's seat on this one, trying to chase him down. Pierre, as always, fucking in there. Lick a tongue, just barely missing. And it looks like there's going to be a little clearing of the waves here. Blue side trying to get a little bit more gold. Trying to catch back up a little bit. Oh yeah, you get that grab. Bolt baby.
I never skip breakfast.
Never skip breakfast. Love a good league tagline. Now it's warded. They don't care. They don't even, like, care, man. Oh, yeah. You sit in that bush. We sweeping it or not? Just chilling? Chilling. Absolutely chilling. Someone already swept it, I'm sure. Alright, that's good. That's good. I'm glad they caught that. How about... Yeah.
There's plenty of meat.
Normally I'd like to have the 3-sync delay, just on the off chance that someone is cheating. Don't think it happens. I think the integrity is too high. But how could they possibly know that they were death pushing here? Pierre's still on that split push grind. They're death balling pretty hard here on this Baron. Not sure when the Baron is up, but it looks like, 15 seconds. Gonna snag that blue, get a quick blue buff for the team here. Not sure where a lot of red players are. It looks like, in my words, they are absolutely looking for this Baron. See Ahri in the top side, 3 in that red jungle. And then Gragas, classically, having to match that Tahm Kench split push. And now the split push becomes a little bit more lethal with 2 open inhibs.
How's it going?
Al is a very big asset to their team in that team fight, or in this team fight, I'm sure. But if he cannot shove that wave back against Pierre enough, they're going to be in some trouble. Going in on that pop gets the knock-up, oddly enough.
I mean,
nothing really comes of it. Fair. Fair play. Fair play. Looks like they're going to shove out mid-wave just to give themselves a little bit more vision, a little bit more pressure on the map. Again, especially with that open inhib. Pierre can actually split here in the mid lane just a little bit more. I don't know if that's the right play or not. It looks like they're going to start the Baron. I don't know if they have any pink wards on it. They don't. So red team immediately knows Pierre is trying to play a little bit of a front there just to slow him down. But that was a very quick Baron take. It is 35 minutes into a game. Take that Baron fucking fast. Nini in there hard is going to be able to get some good knockup. Gragas ulti going to be burned. Windwall in there. Pierre also in there for the love of the game. And it looks like no one dies. Nothing really happens. They're just kind of chilling. Dragon is up. This is still an important dragon. Fitz is going to have to stay in even though he has item in base. Good. Looks like a little bit of action coming in on that mid side. Pierre kind of trying to shove him off. Ooh, gets charmed. That's why he's walking towards him. Checked out. Quit looking at that Ahri's ass. Hardy trying to go for a hook. Does not manage to get anything. Red team has a very solid shove into this mid wave with this mid wave pressure. Pierre is going in. Zach is going in on that back lane. That is a good try in the engagement. Dini is there to stop it. It looks like Flash is going to be burned on the sideline. Hardy looking to try to get that hook. Does get the hook out into the Poppy. Fits in a lot of damage. A lot going on here. Zach trying to move in. Thresh is going to fall. Looks like Yas on the back line does get eaten. Oh, trying to get that Ari. Is not quite going to be able to get that Ari. Not sure if that ulti was a good thing or a bad thing. Is going to be able to get the Karma. Looks like Zach is slowly losing the blobs. Ow, taking a lot of damage here. Is going to be able to fall. Brute is the last player. Not the last player standing. Brute and Ari. Ari and Ash still in it. Definitely good to still have that. Oh, a lot of damage coming out. Ash almost able to get the Kaisa, but not quite. He's just gonna pop him. Now it is only Ari left, but the Kaisa is low. Here in a very good position to go in, but can't quite leave Mike there. Oh, Mike trying to fuck Beast on him. Does trade the 1-for-1. That's actually a pretty high value 1-for-1 because Pierre is now able to just easily get that one inhib at the least. And we missed it, but it looks like that they also have Infernal Soul on the blue side here. Here, just kind of hanging around, just walking through the base, just inspecting it, seeing what they've been up to. StarCraft doing it, just taking a gander. Nope, he's looking for that inhib. Gemstone on the blue buff. Pierre just trying to hug around the minions just to give him a little bit more of that, you know, Baron buff, keep the range up, be a little bit more of a nuisance, trying to see how much damage he can get onto that inhib, because that's going to help out his split push later, assuming he splits. Not sure what their plan is here for the macro. Okay, level 18. Zach just hitting 16. Solo lane's 18. Mike level 17 as well. Levels start to become pretty relevant. You start to see who's really behind and who's not based on their level at 38 minutes into the game. We will see. Pretty impressive that the stream is still like this. To zone out of that. I'm gonna get that going on the side monitor here. I don't want to be 3 minutes behind rewatching and recasting some of that shit.
Put some spring in your step.
So we'll just have to see. Zach just clearing up some side lanes. It looks like there aren't any objectives up for at least over a minute. Probably a little more. Probably going to be looking Baron up next if I were a guessing man. Certainly a gaming man.
On someone your own.
Which is why they're going to want to shove out this top side. It looks like they're deathballing it. They're going to 5-man siege it. Their siege isn't phenomenal, but their tower dive is certainly strong. But with that Poppy Ash, the counter is also very much there. And Dragons, of course. Party was trying to hook his teammate there. I saw that. Nothing on the other end. Try not to pan out, as this looks to be a very, very important fight. At this point in the game, regardless of who wins the team fight, or regardless of the tower states, whoever wins the team fight is going to have a huge advantage getting objective control and potentially even shoving out inhibs or even winning the game if the fight goes poorly enough or well enough, depending on your perspective. Oof, it's kind of looking, but they know. Not sure what's going to happen here. They're kind of getting poked out if you're on blue side. They're a pretty short-range team, a pretty melee-heavy, or short-range dive melee team. Looks like they're just sneaking into the mid lane. They might be rotating to that bot inhib just to try to sneak that inhib, since without the turret, they don't really need the wave. They're able to engage. Probably a fair call. Hardy looking for the horse. Very close. Knockup coming out from Gemstone. Charmed. Doesn't really need much, though. Mike trying to look for some damage there. Al coming in with a pretty big ulti trying to split him. Not able to quite do enough. Fitz looking to go in on that backline. Knockup going to be burned. Or going to be knocked up. Looks like Kaisa diving on that backline as well. You're taking a lot of damage from that turret. Is taking quite a bit. Is managing to get that first turret down. GA is going to be burned on the Yas. Fitz taking a ton of damage. Is isolated here on that backline. Is probably going to fall in this situation. Looks like Pierre is also taking a lot of damage on that side. Gemstone being able to get a huge ulti off. Pierre still tanking, still in there. Is trying his darndest. Now he's trying to get the fuck out. And it looks like red team is going to come out 4-1 at the moment. Maybe even 5-1. If they can catch up to Pierre here, hard to say with whatever the fuck we're watching. According to health bars, Pierre's taking a lot of damage. Not sure how low the enemies are, but it looks like he actually is moving forwards at them a little bit, trying to zone them off. Ari and Karma are very much champions to dance around him. This is difficult casting here, as no idea what the fuck is going on. Pierre is finally going to fall. Looks like Ari had to burn ulti for that, I guess. And now we're got a little bit of a stalemate. Pierre dying there is a little tricky because now he might be a little bit off tempo, which means a very quick fight or a very quick catch from, say, the Ashe here, the Poppy, proves to be extra lethal. Baron is up. Apparently Red Team is not on it yet. Dragon is also getting close to being up. Looks like that's a 30-second, if I'm not mistaken. Minute or 30 seconds? I forget when the gray line comes up. I think it's a minute. Yeah, that's a minute as Hardy out here shot calling as well pings the Elder Drake. Looks like they're just going for this Baron. They're gonna try and rush it down here. If Yasuo can get there, they'll definitely secure it. Red Team doesn't really give a shit. I'm gonna use that Baron recall, I hope. Pierre just snapped TPing topside. That's a little wild.
Mom always said
with this Elder coming up soon. But he might be trying to really hard shove with that Baron here. And or trying to force Mike out, or Al out of it. Twinkle getting a lot of damage in onto Mike. Is burning ulti there. Al also burning ulti on the other end. Flash being burned from Twinkle, just barely enough to get that kill. Fitz flash ulting in as well, trying to get as much knockdown as he can. Looks like Hardy is trying to get some plays off. A lot of Ashe damage kicking in here, and this is tragic on red side, or on blue side here, as they have just gone 4 for 0. And Pierre's trying to split. I don't think it matters. Now he needs to look to reset, but there's no shot Al lets him. He doesn't have the Baron recall either. Al's just fucking with him. He's just here to taunt him a little. 25 seconds now on Taisa. It's looking like it's gonna be game unless... Yeah. What's that wave do? I mean, Ashe is still base, so they don't have an absurd amount of push here, but again, it's 43 minutes of the game. Mages start to chunk turrets at this point. Control mages. Those meanies. This is gonna be game. That's it. That's the play. That was a great game to watch. Very fun. That was... I hate that. That was a very crazy game. Very fun. Very cool. Really didn't know who was going to win that game at just about any point. Let's look at some graphs. Thank you. Thank you, Fitz, for looking at these graphs. Grasps. My lisp is coming out here. Phenomenal. Mike doing a shit ton of damage. Ari doing a shit ton of damage. Al doing a good deal of damage. Very good stuff. Oh my god, this fucking League of Legends, man. Get out. Yay. Alright. Let's go to the in-house channel now. Meeting room now. Where's the casting booth? Go to the casting booth. Going into the casting booth. Who would you guys give that MVP to? Sorry about that second half. I did type, and it's honestly my bad. I am sorry I did it. Hearing a lot of Hardy MVPs. Hardy did play a pretty sick, nasty game, both games. Can't deny that. I don't know if we're just hyped because, well, no. Who am I? Hardy Mike bought Kingdom. Yeah, we can give it to Hardy. Hardy definitely played a phenomenal game. I would definitely be down to have Hardy. Didn't want a free win. 82-1. Hardy KP. That's enough said. Sure. I'll give it to Hardy.
Looks like I'm getting flown in.
Yeah, absolutely. Well done to that game. Well done both games, really. That's what it takes.
Whoops.
How well, let's take it from the top. How are you guys feeling going into that second game?
We felt pretty good, and then we just kind of dicked around too much and lost the game. We really shouldn't have ever lost that game.
Yeah, you guys were definitely in a decent driver's seat there. But you know, the other guys, the boyos on the other team definitely brought it. Definitely weren't fucking around. It's one of those, they're
Yeah.
they're behind or they feel behind, and it's actually quite close, and they're really trying to win. While you guys might have let off the gas there, but I mean, frankly, I think you guys played a pretty phenomenal series there. No matter what, no matter what anyone else says. How have you made such drastic improvements to your supporting game in such a short time? Do you have any tips for the kids back home?
Unfortunately, it means playing sober.
I see.
Unlucky.
I get it. Fair enough. No, those were solid games. You earned the MVP.
Yeah, thank you. Just playing a little less high has definitely helped.
A little less high. Would you tell the youth of America to get off drugs?
No.
Oh.
Drugs are fun.
This was gonna be a message to the kids. Damn.
Darn. I'm a bad influence. It's okay.
Where do you think you lost? Where do you think you lost it in that second game? Actually.
Let me.
It was a tough one. We had some technical issues on the stream there as well. Fitz definitely saved us.
We just kind of overextended a couple times in base.
Sure.
And then that final fight, we just kind of got picked because we were not really respecting them, and just kind of running at them.
Fair.
And they had a nice flash Poppy E to kill the Yasuo and kind of stop our push, and then they just kind of picked us off one by one.
Yeah. And
then in that final fight, I walked away from Mike, and Mike got jumped on by 3 people, and then I didn't hit any spells. Unlucky.
Yeah, that's about right, but
happens to the best of us.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, Fitz did a good job stepping in. He is not a jungle player, so he did a pretty good job just kind of getting agency in the bot lane and kind of pushing us to the Drake.
Yeah.
Even though we kind of just ran into their base and died with their Drake spawning.
Yep.
Which kind of gave them a little bit more schmeckles that we really could have just we just played a little safer. We probably could have just closed that game out, but food for thought.
Yeah, it's preseason. You're adapting. You're
we're figuring
the
it
data
out.
collection.
I think I play a little bit better than I did in our with Mike than I did in our scrim. Small.
Fair.
Yeah.
Nice. Classically, who would you give that MVP to the enemy team?
So I'm giving it to Al simply because I don't want to give it to Cam.
I mean, in all fairness,
out of principle, and Al was just a fucking nuisance. I was 6-0 on the fucking Gragas, and definitely brought them back into the game.
Yeah, it was one of those call-outs too, where it felt like Pierre did a really good job of forcing Al to be there because Al was such a threat in the few team fights that he managed to sneak into. But yeah, towards the end, it felt like, it's like, hey, if this team fight goes poorly, we lose the game to Pierre split, or if it goes well, we still lose an inhib kind of thing. And yeah, just because of how devastating it was. And then that first game, Al was kind of the beacon of hope there for a minute. So, yeah. Well, fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. I don't think I have too much else to quiz you up here on, unless there's any last minute things that you want to share.
What? So I was an adamant disliker of this draft format going into it. But now that we played a couple games, I think I'm okay with it. I want a mixture of the two. I think 30 champs is a lot of champs to be gone, but I also think the unequivocity of one team playing a champ and then having to ban it the next game feels pretty shit.
Yeah.
Because you're not allowed to play it, but you still have to ban it. So I don't really know. I think a healthy medium is perfect, but I think I like 30 more than I like 20.
Yeah.
simply because of the like, it just like it. You don't have to think. If it was shown, it's gone. Boom,
Yep.
those champs aren't played, and it isn't like an we just popped off on Caitlyn, or we just stole Caitlyn from Mike, and now we have to ban it next game so Mike can have it. Yeah, question, but
That's fair. That's good. Good and fair feedback. I haven't thought too much on the formatting. To be very blunt, I think some players get hurt by this big time, and others kind of walk away.
But me, I am one of them.
I think you get hurt. Like I don't feel a lot of pain when it's like, oh, I can't play like, like as a support player with like a pretty deep pool. It's not. I'm not going to get hit by anything. Like I'll lose 3 or 4 picks, but I have 10 kind of thing. Like it would be a while before I get pinched, or some of the other like non-OTP high elo guys like get pinched hard. So I do think that it hurts a lot of some of the lower elo OTPs, but it does create very interesting team comps that I like, and it makes us think more in compositions and widen our pools, which can be cool. But yin and yang, there's a balance. And you're right, and we're but appreciate the feedback.
Yeah, of course. I think I'm pretty happy with the change.
Yeah,
to kind of. Yeah,
I agree with that.
Thank you for bringing me in.
Of course. Thanks for playing well.
We've been dragging the shit on.
It is what it is.
Have a good night, y'all.
Good night.
It's time for me to terrorize your LP.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me check on the stream announcements here just to get a quick look.
Yes, I think our next game announces.
See what we have coming up. I don't think
Tuesday.
I think 4/8. That's today. I don't think there's anything else later this.
There's a game on the 11th and
11th.
a game on the 12th. Yeah.
11th is the next game. That's this Thursday. So that we got a little bit of time there. 4/11, so Thursday at 8 p.m. EST. Grubby Gladiators playing in memory of Paul. And then that Friday, 8 p.m., my team is playing against Bombo Giat. So that's a thing. But that's it for a bit. Good night and goodbye to the people.